And shifting gears, we would like to introduce you to an accused murderer tonight. This man, 61-year-old Jose Alba, won't even show his face. He's accused of killing a man with a knife in a convenience store. Well, Alba's back home tonight after paying just $5,000 bond. Originally, the New York District Attorney wanted $250,000 and had Alba locked up in Rikers. And you might ask, how could our justice system possibly let a man like this go free? Well, it's also crucial to ask, what was he locked up for in the first place? You see, there is a lot more to the story of Jose Alba. He was working in a store when another man, Austin Simon, angry over a payment card not working, came behind the counter, and you see this scuffle that ensues. He violently shoved Alba into the shelves. This confrontation happened. Ultimately, Alba stabbed Simon. And believe it or not, it doesn't end there. Simon's girlfriend was there as well. And as all this happens, Jose Alba, the worker, gets stabbed by Simon's girlfriend. So this 61-year-old store worker who stops an attacker gets sent to Rikers. He could be facing 25 years in prison. And meanwhile, the woman who attacks him is going free. Now, questions are being raised about the progressive district attorney, Alvin Bragg, who is going after Alba. Maron is a lawyer, public safety advocate, and Democratic candidate for Congress in New York. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'd love to get your insight on this. Did Jose Alba have the right to defend himself with a knife in this instance?
Everybody has the right to defend themselves. The right of self-defense and the right of defense of others is a well-established right in our legal system. And this case is really mystifying for New Yorkers because we have been living with our new district attorney, Alvin Bragg, who is very reluctant to prosecute a lot of serious crimes in New York. In his very first week in office, the district attorney, Alvin Bragg, put out a memo saying that he would not prosecute most robbery cases as robbery cases, instead treat them as petty larceny cases, as misdemeanors. But in this instance, where there's very clearly a right of self-defense, Jose Alba wound up on Rikers Island with incredibly high bail set on him when it's not clear that he should have been charged at all.
And as you're alluding to, many who are watching this will say the victim is actually being prosecuted here. And that's what the mayor of New York, Eric Adams, said as well. Let's take a listen to that.
So the DA has his job. I have my job as the mayor of the city of New York. And as the mayor of the city of New York, I support hardworking, innocent people that are doing their job. And I saw him as a hardworking, innocent New Yorker that a person went behind the counter and attacked him.
So why do you think the DA is taking such a different position on this?
It's really mystifying, and I haven't understood the decisions that Alvin Bragg has been making, and I think New Yorkers have a really serious set of decisions in front of them. The people that we elect will impact the quality of life that we have in New York City. We have a governor right now who could remove this district attorney if she wanted to. The governor of New York has the power to do that, but they're very reluctant to do it. And I think New Yorkers have to make some serious decisions at the polls, both this August and in November, about what kind of leadership we want, or else we're going to have more decisions like this. Even our mayor can see that the man who was arrested was an innocent man. When the mayor of New York and everyday New Yorkers can see with their own eyes he's innocent, we have a district attorney who's not doing his job properly.
Well, and let me follow up on that. You are a Democrat who advocates for public safety. Do you believe that instances like these are just going to send more centrists in the direction of Republicans come November?
I think we're going to see a lot of shifting sands. I'm not sure what it will look like in New York. I've been a Democrat my whole life, and I know lots and lots of Democrats who have seen this video and are horrified by it. So whether or not I don't think New York is going to become a Republican state tomorrow, but I do think a lot of Democrats are looking for alternatives to the far left ideology that has produced this bad decision-making we're seeing.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.